on sailing Catalpa. We cross the Gulf of Carpentaria and arrive at Bremer Island, just outside of Gove. After anchoring in Gove Harbour, we go ashore to meet up with some family, and then head out to the close-by island for a swim and a look around. We check out a shipwreck that instantly makes us feel a bit sad. I wonder whose dream this was, and imagine losing it. The kids and Lee enjoyed looking at what was left, but it was also a little bit eerie.
I think I must have deteriorated in just 12 months.
So that was a bit funny. We just nearly got shipwrecked ourselves on the going and looking at a shipwreck. The tide was dropping super quick. There are so many wrecks in and out of the water at Gove Harbour. The next day, it was time to see some of the inland parts of Arnhem Land. The local people to Gove, or Nullarbor, are the Yulnor people. Our family has a special connection with this family. It was after us telling them about our journey that we were on, we learned of the Macassans, fishermen from southern Indonesia that used to trade with the Yulnor people many, many years ago. There was so much history between the Indonesians and Chinese to this land that I had no idea about. Australian history that didn't make it into the schools, where we only learned that Captain Cook discovered Australia. So it was interesting learning this part of history. But it makes sense, right? Indonesia is so close. Why wouldn't they trade? The people and this land is beautiful. Thank you guys for taking the time to share your story with us. It was a real joy to meet you all. Gove Harbour is a yachty-friendly place with a safe place to leave your tender, and there's big bins to get rid of your rubbish, laundry, and a boat club with massive meals. We are going to the Yirrkala Aboriginal Art Centre. So about 7 kilometres out of Gove. Is that right? I just saw a sign that said that.
7 kilometres from our exit off the main road. So I don't know, maybe 15 k's.
15 k's. We're about 700 kilometres from Darwin, if that makes more sense. But we're going to see some Aboriginal artwork. So that should be good. If we can film, we will film. Otherwise, we'll just tell you all about it afterwards. We enjoyed our short time here, and after a few days it was time to stock up at the local supermarket that was reasonably priced. Buying alcohol here though, you have to have a license, which we didn't have, so Lee had to make do with the beers that we had on board. Leaving Gove, pulled up the anchor and we're heading about 25 nautical miles away, anchoring there for the night, and then we're going to head straight to Darwin. It's about 450 nautical miles to Darwin, and it should take us 3 or 4 days. Hopefully. We've had a nice day in Gove. We didn't do too much, but we saw a few things and it was nice. So one more stop in Australia till we leave Australian waters and head on to Indonesia. I don't know where we are. So we're coming up to Point William, just outside of Gove, 25 nautical miles away from Gove, and we're actually going to anchor tonight around the corner because we've got to go through they call it a crack in the wall, so it's between, it's really hard to explain clearly, it's a bit of a crack. There's a gap. There's a gap between the mainland and an island, and it's not very thin. I mean, it's very thick. We don't want to go through it in the dark, so we're going to anchor tonight.
It's not very wide, not thick. Wide.
It's not very wide. And and it's shallow, and we don't actually have a depth sounder at the moment. It's not working, so we're going to wait till tomorrow morning and go through with the right tide and with some sun up. So just going to go around this corner today, and we're going to anchor, and that's it. And then tomorrow we will start our passage, 420 nautical miles to Darwin. This is the crack in the wall, the section of water between mainland Australia and the Wessel Islands. It seems relatively straightforward. You start on one side and you go through with the tide to the other side, and then continue on to Darwin. Well, you'd think it was.
Serious turbulence going on here.
So the tide that we're following is wrong. Tides are coming in. We were supposed to be here on the run out, first out of the run out, and that's what the tide said on our Navionics and our GPS, but it wasn't right. So going against the tide, so Lee's having a bit of trouble here. It's having to hand steer. And how fast are we going, honey?
You're doing 3 knots, but
3 knots.
it's great against us.
Yeah. So do your research if you're going to come through the passage. Check your tides, triple check your tides, because all the tides that we checked are wrong.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Navionics shows the tide dropping now, and it shows it on the deep. That much water coming, we're not moving.
Yeah, not moving.
Quite scary. Can we?
So we've timed this really wrong, and it's really strong. We can't actually get out. So Lee thinks the best thing to do is turn around. So we're just hoping we can turn around safely without going up on the rocks, because it's actually racing. Last of the run out.
So we're going to have to go out and hang and just wait and try and work out what's going on with the snap. Never done this before. Slowly going out with the tide, using the engine in forward to keep us squared up, because there's that much force. As soon as I go to turn it, putting us straight into the rocks. My pants right now. Never been in a situation where I've been able to turn around.
Yeah, out of control.
Got the Genoa out, just helping us through, but then ramping to the full end of the Genoa. I don't know how we've misread our charts or how we're not reading them, but definitely.
Is there a chance to get turned while we're in here?
Not really. As soon as that amount of water gets on our rudder, it just can go like a bullet straight through the side. Actually starting to hold it here. Big eddy. Wondering if I can get around in it. I don't think I'm going to try. I'm just going to keep it straight. A little bit slower, but I think it'll be a safer option. Shallows behind us, so we have to try and keep over this way a bit. steady. Not a lot of movement just here. Wow, as soon as it grabs the... I'm going to have a crack. That is scary. Rudder.
Huh?
Spun us out. Again. Got a couple of them. Nothing I've ever been that nervous before on a boat. It's cracking my pants right now.
You're doing great, babe. I would have panicked.
It's turbulent running in the water. I'm gonna actually get up there, try that again. I don't really want to turn right at the entrance either. It's pretty rough looking. The amount of force in that water is radical.
So join us next time to see how we get out of the most stressful and scary situation we have ever had on Catalpa so far. Thanks for watching.
It all comes all thanks to you all. All thanks to y'all.